The pomegranate. It's no secret that this superfruit is jam-packed with healthy benefits, enriched with antioxidants, vitamin C, and fibre, and yet so hard to eat. This gave us an idea. Jelly. You like jelly. Jelly isn't hard to eat, so if you like pomegranate as much as this, and don't want the hassle, we have a solution. Pomegranate fruit jelly from Atomy. Everything you love about pomegranate in an easy-to-eat jelly stick. You'll still reap the benefits of healthy skin, improved heart health, regulated digestion, lower blood pressure, and disease prevention. Just in a simpler format. You'll get a whole 60 of them too. And because our jelly sticks are from concentrate, they're 26 times richer in ellagic acid, the fruit's main antioxidant. Atomy mixed fruit jelly. No quibbles, no fuss, no mess. Sorry, pomegranate.
Perfect skincare for men.
This is Atomy UK's very first one-day seminar.
Hello Atomy family, I'm Ruby.
Been shortlisted for 3 of the prestigious Pure Beauty Global Awards 2021.
Today's one-day seminar is all about Atomy's expansion into Europe and the exciting future that comes with it.
Atomy Absolute is award-winning globally, most recently picking up several awards in the Global Makeup Awards 2021.
On the 28th of June, where you are able to begin the transfer process of your membership to Atomy UK and Europe.
Atomy UK and Europe is now open! We reached a revenue of £50,000 worth of orders. It's fantastic to see so many of you purchasing those Atomy products you know and love so well.
Hello Atomians, welcome to Atomy UK and Europe's first ever online success academy.
From Atomy UK! Merry Christmas!
Start your day right. Today's a new day. It's time to look after you. It's time to give back. Let's cherish you. This lifestyle gives you balance, confidence, and beauty. But wait, it gets better. This is what I've been waiting for. It's tasty, packed with rich nutrients, and rejuvenates the soul inside and out. You can even have it on the go. Now it's time to share the joy.
Hey guys, you won't believe what I got today. So I received finally the Atomy fruit jelly.
Beauty never tasted so good.
Atomians, welcome to Atomy UK and Europe's February Online Success Academy. I'm Robbie James, your host for today, and I must say that it's an honour to be back talking to you about the Atomy business while celebrating the success of our masters both in the UK and in Europe. Now today I'm coming to you from the Atomy UK broadcasting studio right here in the heart of Guildford in Surrey. Today's Success Academy has a wonderful feeling about it, and we've got a lot to share. Atomians, it's now time to recite the company mottos. Follow after me. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, and serve in humility. Ajah, ajah, ajah. Wow, what a response from our members. It's great to see you all celebrating the company mottos. It's now time to go through our Atomy UK and Europe Success Academy schedule. So, to kick things off, we have a wonderful welcome message from the Managing Director of Atomy UK and Europe, Ruby McGrath. Next, we'll hear a product testimonial from our member, Alexia Milesu. We'll then learn about what made Atomy UK Sales Master Eric Chong get started in the Atomy business, whilst finding out what the future holds for Eric. Atomians, it'll then be time for a short tea break so that you can grab some refreshments and prepare for the second part of the show. Once you rejoin us, you'll be serenaded by our guest band Gospel Touch, who's going to show off their wonderful singing talent for you. After that, Atomy UK and Europe Sales Master Juliana King will be here to give a delightful insight into our skincare products with an informative presentation looking at the Derma Real Seeker and our world-renowned The Fame Set. It'll then be over to our founder and chairman Park Han-gil for a guided lecture focusing on the importance of the Atomy life scenario. On top of that, Atomy UK Sales Master Karen Mirando will talk us through her life scenario to help members learn more about the process in order to live a balanced life. We'll then come together to start the Mastership Ceremony. That is something that you are not going to want to miss. After celebrating our continued member success, we'll hear from Atomy UK and Europe Auto Sales Master, our Joyce de Mortier. Our Joyce will be telling us about her Atomy journey as she's on the road to become a Diamond Master. I'll then be back to give you some special announcements that will help you all in your Atomy journeys and beyond. We'll then come together to recite our company mottos and say our goodbyes. This is going to be a really special show, but for now, please welcome Atomy UK and Europe's Managing Director, Ruby McGrath.
Hello Masters and beloved members of Atomy UK and Europe. Welcome to the first Success Academy of 2022. As we leap into the Year of the Tiger, we're here to welcome the latest additions to our UK and Europe Masters family. As per our global Atomy motto, renewed day by day, we're here to help you create your vision and live the path that you choose. Join us now as we welcome the latest members to our Atomy UK and Europe family.
Oh, Atomians, how great was it to hear from our Managing Director, Ruby McGrath. I can't wait to learn more about our members, our products, and celebrate many Atomy journeys from the UK and Europe. There's just so much going on at the moment, and to start, we're going to hear from Atomy UK member Alexia, who's going to be telling us about her glowing experience with our trusted Atomy Daily Expert masks. After that, we'll find out what made Sales Master Eric Chung start his Atomy career in 2020. We'll then head into a short break where you can grab some refreshments and get ready for the second part of the show. After coming back from the break, we'll have a special performance by one of our favourite bands, Gospel Touch. Coming up after Gospel Touch's performance, Atomy UK's Sales Master Juliana King will be here to talk about two of Atomy's class-leading skincare sets, the Fame and the Derma Real Seeker. That'll be followed by a lecture from our founder and chairman, Park Han-gil, based on the importance of the Atomy life scenario and living a balanced life. For now, over to you, Alexia.
Hi there, this is Alexia and I'm here to talk about one of my all-time favorite Atomy products with you guys. I love this product so much that if someone made me choose between all of the Atomy products and told me that I could only use one Atomy product for the rest of my life, I would 100% choose this one. And it is no other than the Atomy Daily Expert Brightening Mask. Actually, I think I am running low on this. I think I only have a few left, so I should probably stock up on more. So I'll do that soon. But before I tell you why I am so in love with this product, I need to give you a little bit of a backstory on my skin and how much I've been struggling with it for the past few years. When I was in high school, I had really bad acne, way worse than any of my friends, to the point where I felt so self-conscious about it that I didn't want to go out of the house at some points. I had to wear makeup all the time, but then makeup wouldn't really cover it, so I also felt self-conscious about that. I tried countless skincare products. At first I started with just normal skincare from like regular drugstores, and then I started researching a bit more and I found out about the Korean skincare routine with like a bunch of steps in it. So I decided to give that one a go because the others weren't really working out for me. They were really drying out my skin. I was really excited to start this like 10-step skincare routine that I didn't really think about the consequences of putting so many products onto my skin all at once before really testing all of them out. It took me quite a while to realize that I should probably tone it down. I should probably stop using this many steps and just settle down to like maybe 3-4 steps. But one step I could not get rid of because I enjoyed it so much were face masks. I love doing face masks, especially sheet masks. It was just so calming to me, just putting it on my face, having it on my face for a while, being able to relax. It felt so soothing. However, the day after I would do the face mask, I would break out. I would wake up with at least 3 or 4 pimples on my face that I did not have the day before. And I knew it was a problem of the face mask, but I could not stop using it because I loved it so much. At some point I did stop using them because I realized, you know what, this is really not good for my skin. So I haven't used face masks ever since high school, like maybe 1 or 2, just for fun. But other than that, I was really scared of using it because I had that really bad experience in the past. So when I was first introduced to Atomy products by my friend, she gave me a bunch of products to try, and one of them was the Atomy Daily Expert Brightening Mask. I think that mask sat in my drawer for a few weeks before I actually got the courage to try it out because of my experience in the past. But one day I decided to give it a go. I was like, why not? You know, I'll try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Because I had heard so many great things about Atomy, and I had such a good experience with all the other Atomy products. Bear in mind that at this point in my life, I am at a point where I found a skincare routine that works for me. I do not break out as easily anymore. My acne is mostly gone now. However, when I try face masks, I still do have that problem of breaking out, like maybe 1 pimple after trying a new face mask. However, with this Atomy face mask, I did not experience any breakouts, any pimples at all the next day, which made me really surprised and eager to, you know, try using it more, which was really great timing for my friend to give me a 10-pack of masks and asking me to do the 7-day challenge where you use one of the face masks at night for 7 days in a row. I was pretty skeptical, but I did it and I do not regret it. I am so happy I chose to do that. I am so happy I started using more of the face masks because I had such a good experience with them. My skin is quite oily and it looks dull most of the time. I don't get that like glowy look on my face ever. After using the Atomy Daily Expert Brightening Mask, my skin just glows. And it doesn't, obviously when you use a mask for the first time, you would put it on and you take it off and the serum and the essence is still on your skin, so obviously your skin is a bit glowy, but that's not what I mean. I mean the glow that kind of lasts throughout the next day. After my great experience with this mask, I wanted to find out why I was having such a good experience. So I started researching the ingredients a little bit and I found something that really blew my mind. The 4th ingredient on the list of ingredients of this Atomy Daily Expert Brightening Mask is niacinamide. Niacinamide is such a great ingredient for acne-prone skin. It helps reduce inflammation, it helps reduce swelling, it regulates oil production, and as my skin type is oily skin, I find that niacinamide-based products really help with regulating oil production without making my face dry. The reason why I was so surprised when I saw niacinamide on the ingredients list is because the serum that has helped me the most in my acne journey, the serum that has helped me get rid of most of my acne, the main ingredient of it is niacinamide. And then I realized why this mask is so efficient for me, because it contains one of the ingredients that is most efficient for my skin. I know a lot of people who have told me that niacinamide as an ingredient has helped them with their skin conditions, so this is why I recommend these face masks to all of my friends, and I have all of them. I have had most of my friends who come over do this face mask, try it at least once, and then if they want to keep doing it, then I'm all for it. But this is why I really recommend it to everyone who's struggling with acne, everyone who has oily skin, and not only that, because it's not only helpful for those things. I want everyone who had the same problems as me, like breaking out when using a new product, breaking out when trying to use face masks or serums or anything that ended up not working for them. I want them to try this face mask without being scared, because there's nothing to be scared of. Products like these can open a whole new world for you, and it really doesn't hurt to try, because you've tried so many things in the past that didn't work out for you, that trying just one more thing really will not hurt you, and you can have great results. So I will read now the description of the mask that's on the package. It says, daily brightening mask that visibly brightens skin tone and provides a youthful and radiant appearance. Can you tell that I've used this mask before filming this video? Can you tell? Don't say no, because I know you can. Well, that concludes my product review. I could talk about this product for way longer, but I feel like I've told you all the necessary information, and now is the time for you to try it or research more about it. I really suggest that you look into niacinamide and how helpful it is for the skin. There's also Centella asiatica extract in this mask that is also very helpful at reducing inflammation, taking away all the redness from your face. So if you're struggling with that, then I really do recommend it. But honestly, just as a daily, if you don't have problems with your skin, I would also really strongly recommend this mask because of this brightening effect and how glowy your skin becomes afterwards. So just give it a try. It's not gonna hurt. I really promise that it's gonna be great. Thank you for listening to me talk about my favorite Atomy product so enthusiastically, and I really do hope it becomes your favorite product as well. Have fun trying it out.
Hi everyone, my name is Eric Chong, Sales Master from Atomy UK and Europe. First of all, I would like to thank you Atomy UK for organizing this online success academy. I am very honored for this opportunity to share my Atomy journey. Before I talk about my Atomy journey, I would like to thank you to all my supportive partners and leaders. Without them, Berlin and I were not able to achieve Sales Master. Before I had heard of Atomy, I tried many different careers. I started as a graphic designer after I graduated from the university. I had to work long hours as a designer. The salary was not great, meaning that I often felt unhappy and tired. In 2010, I was made redundant. I was thinking of starting a business, but I was not ready yet, so I kept looking for another designer job. But I struggled to look for another job due to my hearing difficulty. Not many employers were comfortable to hire someone with disability. After a year, I gave up looking for a job. I thought this might be an opportunity for me to start my own business. So baking was my hobby. I decided to start a home baking business. At the time, this was not easy because social media marketing was not as popular when I started back then. In 2012, my wife was pregnant and we decided to move back to Malaysia as we were struggling in the UK. I continued my baking business in Malaysia. I had more orders, meaning I was super busy. But it was difficult to make ends meet, even working beyond midnight, time after time. I knew that there was only so much I can do with a pair of hands. So I started another business. This time, it was an e-commerce site where I sold goods from China online. I enjoy selling online, but it was very competitive and I need capital consistently for a variety of products. I was not able to sustain this business after a short period of time as I could only sell 10% of the stock that I bought after months of continued effort to sell them. Unfortunately, I had to accept that I failed in both business ventures. Then I worked as a property agent in Malaysia. Again, I was not earning a lot, which I found difficult to accept. This was a tough moment in my life as I received a lot of negative feedback which had a negative impact on my self-esteem, confidence, and sense of direction in life. So in 2016, we decided to move back to the UK to start up a brand new life. I became a stay-at-home dad while my wife worked full-time. I started with a network marketing business by promoting digital products and online courses. I did really well for about 1.5 years. I thought I was in the right direction to achieve my dream life. Who knew that by July 2017, the company that I worked for shut down by the American FTC, Federal Trade Commission. This was a huge blow, and I realized that it was a pyramid scheme. I was lost and started heading back to my old way by selling on eBay. What choice did I have? I did whatever I could to support my family. I kept searching for the next opportunity. So I did dropshipping, eBay reselling, Amazon affiliate marketing, and making YouTube videos. None of them worked well. Luckily, my wife Berlin, she's still working full-time and offered a lot of support when I needed it most. I was introduced to Atomy in February 2021 by my friend, as they were aware that I was looking for a new opportunity for extra income. Berlin and I took a few days to watch as many videos as possible. We learned about the company, the products, the compensation plan, and more. Before we make the decision to join Atomy, I was skeptical. However, learning that Atomy has no joining fee, no monthly fee, no yearly fee, no monthly purchase, and no investment needed, I was sold. On top of that, we found that the company relationship with the member was completely transparent and honest. Starting out, we knew that to keep our account active, we only have to make one purchase a year. For example, the toothbrush and the toothpaste. We needed this daily product anyway. Plus, they are inexpensive and in high quality. We understood that Atomy to be a principal culture company, which is totally different from other multi-level marketing companies. Atomy's mission is centered around changing the face of network marketing. So I signed up, opening an account without hesitation. In Atomy, we can either be a regular consumer or a professional consumer, which is called a prosumer. A regular consumer buys product for personal daily use with no cashback incentive. But for the prosumer, buy high quality product and know how to receive a cashback reward as long as we continue to purchase daily use product. Atomy products are absolute quality and absolute price. Atomy do not pay for any expensive advertising campaign. Instead, Atomy focus on the success of their consumer satisfaction and consumer success. It's a win-win relationship. Berlin and I have chosen to go down to the prosumer route. Atomy pays us as a prosumer for referring more consumers to use Atomy products. I believe that we always share and introduce good product and the good restaurant with our friends and family, but we do not get any cashback reward for referring. I'm sure that many of you can relate. We are doing the same thing with Atomy, but we are able to get cashback reward for referring. This is a no-brainer offer from Atomy, right? And we learned so much from the success system that created by Atomy. thank you so much to our chairman and founder Park Hang-gil. Berlin and I started out by using as many products as possible. Dating back to 2010, I had a challenging time with allergies, especially the hay fever. After 3 weeks of taking the Hemohim, the vitamin C, and probiotic, my overall health started to improve. More importantly, I found that they provided a lot of relief for my hay fever. As we know that hay fever has no cure, but in my experience, Atomy supplement help to ease them. This experience with Atomy instilled confidence in order to tell other people about Atomy and our product. You wouldn't think it as I speak now, but I was a very quiet and shy person. Can you believe it? I suffer with hearing difficulties, which used to affect my confidence a lot. Atomy has helped to build back my self-esteem and confidence. Using the Atomy Life Scenario book and learning from Atomy Success System contributed to this. I particularly enjoy and review my monthly 8 steps to success and practicing the Atomy Daily 8 Course System. I read books, watch Atomy video, attending meetings, keep talking to people, communicate with my partners and leaders. So, the Daily 8 Course System is so powerful that I have rebuilt my self-confidence. Once again, thank you so much, Chairman Park Hang-gil, for creating Atomy with this proven system. All the leaders have succeeded with the Atomy success system, and I believe it will work for us if we preserve and follow the system. With this proven life scenario book, we can create our vision and follow the faith. Here's the third factor that changed my life: friendship and community. Atomy allowed me to meet so many friends around the world. Due to my hearing problem, I didn't have many friends. Now it's totally different. I am so happy that I have so many friends within my team and beyond. The company motto makes Atomy so different from other MLM companies. We all should cherish the spirit and serve in humility. We stay humble, keep sharing and learning from each other's strength. Even though many of us not in the same team, Atomy is not about competition, only community. I'm dedicated to continually working on my Atomy journey. I know that to improve my understanding of product and people in this business, I must listen and learn from the leaders and partners. I have identified 2 objectives. One is based around my partners. I would like to help all my partners to reach their dream goal of becoming sales master. This is going to be a proud moment for me. 2, a personal objective. I want to continue and strive in my Atomy journey. By the end of the year, I believe that Berlin and I can achieve Diamond Master and Auto Sales Master. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. When we believe it, we can achieve it together with one united heart. Aja, aja, aja. I am Eric Chong, Sales Master from Atomy UK and Europe. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Welcome back, Atomians, and thank you to Eddie and Alexia. I really enjoyed hearing about your experiences with our Atomy products and your decision to make Atomy a part of your lives. Now, I hope that everyone's feeling refreshed and ready to go for the second part of today's show after that short break. And coming up next, we have a special performance from our guest band, Gospel Touch. That'll be followed by a product presentation from Atomy UK's Juliana King, and then we'll hear from our founder and chairman, Park Hang-gil, who will be talking to you about the importance of the life scenario and ensuring that you lead a balanced life. For now, please put your hands together for Gospel Touch.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious is that grace appeared the hour I first believed.
Hello, my name is Juliana and I am a sales master from the UK. Today I will be talking to you about two of my favorite skincare sets from Atomy, the Fame Skincare System and Derma Real C-Class set. First, let me start off by emphasizing how important hydration is for our skin. Hydrated skin not only looks much better, healthier, smoother and softer, but if you don't moisturize your skin, it will become dry and dehydrated. So you might experience things like dryness, redness, sensitivity. Also, your skin protective barrier will not work as good. It will allow harmful bacteria to get into the skin, so you really want to keep your skin hydrated. There are multiple benefits to hydrated skin, and these will be just some of them. So you might have improved skin elasticity if you moisturize your skin. That means that your skin will be able to stretch and to go back to its natural form. You will also have reduced wrinkle appearance because the moisture will fill in the wrinkles on your face and they will be less noticeable. Also, if you moisturize your skin, your oil balance will be really good because if you keep your skin dry, it will overcompensate by producing even more sebum and it will become even more oily. And you will also have improved skin defenses and improved detox function. So your skin barrier will be really strong, protecting your skin from harmful factors, and it will also drive out all the sweat and sebum that your body needs to get rid of. And this is why I love the Fame set, because the main function of it is to hydrate your skin. It was developed by the Korean Atomic Research Institute and Kolmar, Korea, and Atomy has strived to increase the value of the set by increasing the volume of each of the items. In 2019, the Fame set was upgraded and some new active ingredients have been added to it. Also, 4 technologies have been used to develop the set. So the 4 technologies that have been used in the development of the Fame set are high purification technology. It means that the content of herbal extracts is quite high, but the color can stay clear. The next one is fresh biotechnology. It enables the extraction of active ingredients from fresh herbs rather than from dry herbs, and that's why they are more effective. The fermentation technology utilizes the enzymes of microorganisms to break down the active ingredients for better skin penetration. And the last one, multiple encapsulation technology, stabilizes any sensitive active components to protect them from environmental damage. These are some of the active ingredients that the FAME set contains. The first one is panthenol. It prevents dryness, it soothes the skin by delivering the moisture into the deeper layers of the skin. The next one is 5 types of hyaluronic acid. So smaller molecules will go deeper into the skin and the larger ones will stay on the surface of the skin, protecting it from any moisture loss. And the next one is ceramides. They protect and strengthen the skin barrier and they keep the harmful bacteria from penetrating into the skin. The set also contains multiple herbal and fruit extracts. Some of them are apple water, green tea water, basil, chamomile, lavender, and others. The reason why I trust the FAME set is that it received an excellent mark from Dermatest, which is a German laboratory. It basically means that the set is safe to use and that any irritating ingredients have been removed and that the set has really low probability of causing any irritation or reaction. If you would like to try the FAME set, these are some tips that I would give you. If you have oily skin, you can use the toner and the lotion in the morning. I usually use just 2 pumps of each, and then you can use all 5 steps in the evening. If you have dry skin or if you have dehydrated skin, you can use toner, essence, and lotion in the morning. Also, if you would like to get rid of your wrinkles, you can use the eye cream both in the morning and in the evening, and then use the nutrition cream in the evening. By the way, the nutrition cream has niacinamide, which also brightens your skin and it reduces the appearance of wrinkles. Something that I really love about this set is that after 2 weeks of using it, my skin was completely different. The skin tone was much more even, it looked healthier, it was more hydrated, and even the people around me, like my husband, noticed the difference. So if you would like to really improve your skin quality, I highly recommend that you try the FAME set. You can get this set for only £85 for all 5 things, and you will get 58,000 PV on your account. Next, I will talk about Derma Real Cica set. It was developed specifically for people who have sensitive skin. What is sensitive skin? Let me talk a bit about that. So, the term is used to describe the skin that has low tolerance for any skincare ingredients or personal care products. People who have sensitive skin usually have a damaged skin barrier. What would be some of the causes that increase the sensitivity of your skin? Well, it might be just your genetic condition, maybe that's the way you are born. The next would be climate or temperature changes. So if you go from a warm room outside into the cold, you might experience some redness. Also, if you have constant high stress levels or if you change your diet, maybe your skin will become more sensitive. And any irritating chemicals or skincare ingredients such as fragrances may also cause sensitivity. How do you know if you have sensitive skin? Well, your skin may react to the change of temperatures, to certain skincare ingredients. You may also experience redness, red rashes. Your skin is dry and flaky and it gets worse in the cold times. You may have breakouts due to damaged skin barrier and you sunburn easily because sensitive skin is more susceptible to harmful UV rays. If you recognize yourself in any of those marks, this set, the Derma Real Cica set, will work really well for your skin, and this is why. It has been clinically proven to soothe the skin and to reduce skin irritation. It also moisturizes the skin and improves the transepidermal water loss. That is the moisture that leaves your skin when it's not sealed properly. And it also protects your skin. It enhances the protective function of your skin barrier. Why is it so effective? Well, the main ingredient of the set is centella calming complex. It consists of Centella asiatica extract, of 9 different herbs, and of Centella asiatica DNA. If you are into K-beauty, Korean skincare, you are probably familiar with this ingredient, with Centella asiatica. It's very popular and there are multiple reasons why. Centella asiatica hydrates the skin, it soothes upset skin, it also revitalizes skin's protective barrier, and it has been shown to have potent antioxidant properties. Basically what they do, they protect the skin from free radicals. Those would be the damaging particles that damage your DNA and your skin cells. Besides the Centella complex, the set also contains other active ingredients such as Centella peptide, which moisturizes the skin, made casoside, which repairs and strengthens the skin, deep salt extract, it soothes and calms the skin, Centella ceramide, it strengthens and protects the skin barrier, and Teca oleosome, which effectively delivers all the calming ingredients into the skin. Another reason why I love the Cica set is different certificates that it's received. It has the same excellent mark from Dermatest, it's undergone sensitive skin trials, and it's also successfully completed the hypoallergenic test, and the green formula means that the set contains natural ingredients and that it's completely safe to use. Let me tell you about my personal experience when I used this set. Before using it, I tried many different things to reduce redness, things with green tea extract and other calming ingredients, but they never seemed to work. My skin would become really oily and it didn't have much effect. But after using this set for the first time, on the next day, my skin didn't have any redness, all of my irritation was gone, and I had a really even skin tone. Something I would say about this set, if you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend using all of the 3 items in one go in the morning. I would only say that you use toner and ampule in the morning and then all 3 steps in the evening. The cream does have a thicker consistency, so you might not want to apply it in the morning to avoid excess oiliness. And if you have extremely dry or sensitive skin, you can apply all 3 of the steps both in your morning routine and in the evening, and you can even reapply it during the day if you get any redness or irritation. Thank you for watching. I hope this presentation has been helpful to you. Now you can choose which set will work better for your skin, and I hope you enjoy using them. If you have any questions, you can contact Atomy UK support team, and I'm sure they will be happy to answer them for you. Thank you again, and goodbye.
Atomy is a company that's needed for many of the social issues that we face today. And I'll present you with another standard that you can use when evaluating whether or not you should do this business. I should use this company's products even if I don't do this business. If you're thinking that, then you should do this business. But if you're thinking there are brands with better products than Atomy, then you should never do Atomy business. Even if you did, you couldn't succeed. Why not? Well, because we all have a conscience, and it would be extremely hard to sell something that we wouldn't even use ourselves. So if you conclude that even if you don't do the Atomy business, that its products are still cheaper and better, then I strongly advise you to do this business. Once you make up your mind to do this business, your goal should be to succeed. If success just means paying your bills, it's not success in the true sense, and you're just wasting your time. You don't want to waste your time. You must become successful. Surprisingly, there are not that many successful people out there. In general, people from birth to age 30 prepare in several ways for life. What kind of preparation? Well, they go to school. From ages 30 to 60, most people are gainfully employed. Finally, From 60 to 90, they enter the old age phase of their lives. So we go to school for 30 years, work for 30 years, and spend 30 years in old age. There's an ominous rumor going around about human lifespans going up to 120 years, which presents a very serious problem in a lot of ways. If you're sick and poor, your old age can become a living nightmare. We need a way to escape that sort of living nightmare. Statistics show that at age 60, after studying and working for 30 years, only 1% of the population is successful. In other words, they're wealthy. If you look around, there's about one rich person out of every 100, and those who don't worry about their bills are about 1 in 20. The remaining 95% are practically failures in life. We have some serious soul-searching to do about why such a big proportion of the population is struggling and failing, despite having studied and worked so hard. One notable person who studied this phenomenon is Andrew Carnegie, who was born to an extremely poor family. He became a steel magnate and established the Carnegie Foundation. His philanthropic endeavors are still helping many, long after his death. Carnegie gave serious thought as to whether he could become rich again, even if he were to be born again in poverty. Or if becoming rich was just a stroke of luck, and he became convinced that no matter how many times he were to be born into poverty, he would still always end up becoming rich. He was sure to be successful again, no matter what the circumstances were. Carnegie came to the realization that while he discovered the laws of success, so many people struggled and failed because they simply didn't know how to succeed. Convinced of this, he wanted to share these laws with many people. One of the last endeavors that he focused on before his death was letting people know how to succeed. The laws of success. He wanted to teach people how to succeed. The truth is, the laws of success aren't arbitrarily decided. Carnegie didn't just make them up. He merely discovered and then followed these laws, which have always existed. A law is a principle that always has consistent results. For instance, when A and B are added together, the result must always be C. If A and B are added together, but the answer varies between C or D, then that's not a law. Laws are predetermined. Stephen Covey discovered this and called it the true north principle. In essence, the direction north is already determined. It's not like we can just decide that by consensus. Which direction is north? North is predetermined. Therefore, we can also call this one of the laws of nature. For example, water always flows from top to bottom. Some people also call them the laws of farming. The laws of nature or laws of farming must be obeyed to farm successfully. For instance, to grow rice in the Korean climate, seeding must be done in the spring and harvesting in the fall. You can never harvest the crop by seeding in the fall. Everything has to be carried out according to the laws of nature. Likewise, the laws of success are already predetermined, and people can succeed just by following them. You can never succeed by deviating from the set laws of nature any way that you want. Therefore, once we figure out the laws of success, which were discovered and proven by experts and successful people, most of us can succeed just as the farmer, who does his farming by following the laws of farming. So, as long as you live according to the laws of success, over 90% of you here can succeed. In other words, it's possible for all of you here today to make $30,000 to $70,000 a month and be rich. Yes, it's possible. It's not even extremely difficult. It's as easy as farming. What's the first and foremost thing that a farmer has to do? Some people say that he prepares seeds, others say he buys a piece of land, while others say that he prepares the farming equipment, and others say he has to go to the bank for loans. So people have all kinds of opinions, but the very first thing that the farmer has to do is think about how much of what he wants to harvest. If he decides to harvest 10 tons of rice, he will plan to buy land or seeds according to that plan that he has set in his mind. Whatever plan he has in his mind will determine the following plan of buying the land, various seeds, specific equipment, and the number of laborers that he's going to need. This is why I want you to consider in the plan for the farm of your life what your fall harvest will look like. Likewise, you must decide how your life should look in 3 to 5 years in your mind right now. Only when the 10 tons of rice enters the farmer's head beforehand does it enter the warehouse in the fall. The results of a year's worth of harvest will enter the warehouse in the fall. That's why I'm stressing that you must have a clear image of yourself, of your life 3, 5, and 10 years from now. You must even clearly visualize how you will die in your mind. But this is kind of complicated. Why is it complicated? Humans are complicated creatures. This is how humans are composed. Humans have a body, which we can call flesh. Next, we have something called a spirit, and also a soul. Lastly, we are surrounded by an environment. So we are composed of these 4 elements, and each of these 4 elements all have different desires. True success must have satisfied the desires for all 4 of those elements in a balanced way, and only when they are evenly fulfilled will you be truly successful. For example, what the flesh desires is first, to be healthy. Second, to live long. Third, to live well. These are its desires. So you can call this the desire to live well. Only humans possess a spirit. Animals don't have spirits. The spirit has a notion of time. God has also set eternity in the hearts of men, says the Bible. The spirit instills in humans a desire for eternity. Furthermore, our spirit always seeks a spiritual world. Animals lack spirits, so they never seek spiritual activities. That's why monkeys, even in this civilized society, don't worship gods, or even have ceremonial events for their ancestors, or anything like that. On the other hand, even the most primitive humans in the jungle worship something spiritual. So, our spirit longs for something eternal, something that lasts forever. Furthermore, we have desires to love and to be loved. Our soul desires to know about the unknown. So I can put this desire to learn down here about the soul. Our range of emotions belong to the soul as well. Lastly, we have a desire to contribute to our environment, which includes both our natural and social surroundings. You really want to live a life of giving. Only when the desires of all 4 elements are equally satisfied can you have a truly successful life. Interestingly, all these 4 elements are not mutually exclusive. You want all 4 of these elements to be harmonized, because only then will your true passion emerge. When they're separate, you become cynical. For example, you might think, so what if we live well? Well, for those who say that, the love in their hearts has cooled. The reason that you need to live well is for the people that you love. Your poverty creates despair for your children. Your parents desperately hope that they'll be able to take their last breaths seeing you living well. This is the wish of all parents, and for the men here today. Your poverty makes your wife suffer. For the woman here, how about living well? That way your poor husbands don't have to struggle so much. Tell your husbands, darling, take a good rest. From now on, just do what you've always wanted to do. You wanted to play golf, right? So starting today, play golf every day. You've always wanted to go fishing, so go fishing every day. Hey kids, you don't want to study, right? Relax, go travel. Another reason why we need to live well is for our children. If you can say to them, hey, you don't need to worry about making money for the rest of your life. When it comes to money, I will make more than enough for all of us for the rest of all of our lives. Don't bother with working for money. How about living for others? Or doing something that you've always wanted to do? Dedicate your life to something you really want to do, even if it doesn't make you a dime. Wouldn't it be nice if you could become a parent who could say something like this? Would your children like this or not? They would love it. How great would it be if we could say something like that to our children? If you leave them alone, they'll end up doing well. Why? Because they'll be doing something unusual or unconventional, and they won't have to deal with fierce competition. And this is why you really need to completely change your old way of thinking and start living well. And once you learn, you realize that you must live well. You also need to become aware of the needy around you. I often cry while watching TV. My sons catch me crying while watching TV quite often. If you say that you'll help others after you get rich, then you won't do it, even if you do make it. You'll be too busy spending the money that you've earned. So you must give a little, even if you're making a little, and then give a lot when you make a lot. For example, Atomy began its charitable activities even during our humble beginning stages, giving as little as a few $100s. We couldn't look far, but we reached out to 2 kids, each in nearby elementary, middle, high schools, and colleges. Our charitable activities began with paying for their tuition and making kimchi for the elderly in their community. We shared as much as we could, even from our very humble beginnings. This is why we must succeed, so that we can help those in need. The more successful that we are, the more we're able to help. So you must succeed in order to help others. This can give you a sense of urgency for making money. Let's be honest. When it comes to money for men, unless it's for something bad, there's not much for them to spend on. It's completely harmless when women spend money. There are so many things that women can spend money on. For example, when women buy necklaces, they're gold, pearl, all kinds of sorts. For pearl necklaces, there are thin ones, thick beaded ones, thin beaded ones, white pearls, black pearls, even pink pearls. For handbags, they're long-strapped ones, short ones, big ones, small ones, and they have to be coordinated by season and by color, so women need at least 12 handbags. Think about shoes, too. High heels, low heels, open toe, open heel, all of this. Men just need a suit. All they need is a suit and a few ties. Women need long dresses, short dresses, 2-piece sets, 3-piece sets. It goes on. There's so much for them to spend on, so it's okay for them to spend money. It's harmless for women to spend money, but men should not. Again, we want to live well for the people that we love. You ought to arm yourselves with such thoughts. Listen to me, men. I've got a bone to pick with you. Don't make your wives do these 3 things: cooking, cleaning, and laundry. Did you get married just for household services? Why are you men making your wives do this? Your wives have done enough cooking and cleaning. Now it's time for you to liberate them from such chores. Ladies, no more cooking, cleaning, or laundry from now on. You must make up your minds to become rich. What for? Only when you become rich, your beloved husband will feel at ease when he comes home. To love each other, you need to be rich. You must learn and study. You must learn to love as well. Love is an art, and love is knowledge. Love is not just something that works with words. At any rate, in order for you to succeed, only when these three elements are harmonized will true passion emerge. So, those who work half-heartedly have cooled love in their hearts. These are bad people. If your love cools, you become a bad person. So, we have these four desires: to live well, to love, to learn, and to contribute. A life satisfying these four desires equally is what we call a balanced life. After all, what matters most is what you have in your minds and what attitude you have for your lives. You must have in your mind a life in which all four of these elements are satisfied. But this is hard to envision. It's not that simple. As our lives are not that simple. Money grows where things are complex. Money that can be made simply is already being made by others, so there's none left for you. Therefore, you must learn how to think in an advanced way. We are endowed with this tremendous gift for thought. Do you know how Atomy was built? What was it built from? Huh? It was built with thought alone. I came in a $2,800 used minivan to tell 17 people that this would become a world-class company. I promised that they'd make $50,000 a month as a royal master. Just imagine, I drove a cheap used minivan to speak in front of only 17 people. I couldn't even afford $10,000 to rent an office. It took me 3 months to open an office with just 2 employees. There was a chairman and a vice president. I called myself chairman with only 2 employees. Why? I knew from the get-go that I was chairman material. I was the chairman from the start. But in my mind, I had this clear vision of creating a world-class distribution company. And if I followed the principles by the book, there would be no reason not to succeed. I had the guts for it, I went for it, and it worked. Again, I'm telling you to play a movie in the mind of the life you want to live. You will get so-and-so's life scenario as a template. The template looks something like this. There's a big circle here. And it's made like this. What you'll be writing here are your goals for flesh, spirit, soul, and environment. And you must write at least one for each. It's okay to write 2. As I said earlier, to live well is to be healthy. So health should go here. Next, we want to live comfortably. For comfortable living, your basic physical needs need to be met. In most cases, people don't really worry about food and clothes. Honestly, people kind of overeat these days. So food has already been taken care of. What about your clothing? Well, most of us also have too many clothes. Koreans don't have problems with food and clothes, at least. Most people do have an issue with housing, though. To live well really entails living a healthy life and living in a decent house. Next, these days we must have a car. No matter how good your house might be, you cannot travel by bus carrying heavy grocery bags. That's not really living well. And that's why we want to have our own cars. So when it comes to your spirit's desire to love, you want to be filial to your parents and to take care of your children's future. For your desire to learn, you can write about your kids' education or studying for self-improvement. You can write your own education goals. Lastly, for your desire to contribute to your environment, you can write about charity or volunteer work. And to live well, you're also going to need some cash. Yeah, cash. After paying off all your debt, you want some cash in the bank at your disposal. This is cash that you can spend without worrying your husband and for giving to your parents. What do you think of having $100,000 to $200,000 of cash like this in your account? If that amount was 500,000 to a million, you'd be in a great mood, right? Right. It'd be great to have this cash readily available. What else is there? Well, travel and hobbies are also a big part of living well. Write down these sorts of things here. Of course, everyone's scenario is going to be a little different. For instance, someone who's happy with their housing situation doesn't really need to write anything about their house. So there are markings here, like you'd see on a ruler. You rate your current situation from 1 to 10. For example, rate how satisfied you are about your current health. Let's say you were born healthy, so you're maintaining pretty decent health, so you give yourself a 5. For housing, your dream is to live in a 231 square meter apartment, but your current place is 115 square meters. You hardly do any service work, and you have 0 cash. So finally, link all these dots into one circle, and that makes your wheel of life. A small indented wheel is evidence that your life is not really rolling well. On the other hand, if you can give yourself 10 points for each, the connected dots will represent a large, round wheel. If your wheel is small and crooked, then you have to even it out to make it balanced. So, if you want to get 10 points for each node, what you should do about your health, your housing, your dream car, parents, children's education, service work, donation, cash, travel, and leisure. You must fill out these squares in detail. For instance, you can't just write a nice house or a big house. Let's say you went to a realtor and you asked them to find you a nice or a big house. They're not going to take you seriously. You have to be clear about what type of house you want. Is it an apartment or a detached house? How many square meters is this house? You want to be as specific as you possibly can. It's good to write it in stages as well. So let's say you're now living in an apartment on a $300,000 long-term lease, but you'd like to move to one worth about $1 million and 165 square meters by a certain date. So write down these specifics. You should also write down the price. So first, write in as much detail as possible. Second, write the numbers down. That means write down the specific costs and dates. Please follow these guidelines at the very least. If you write it all out this way, you can get to the details. So once you've made it to a 165 square meter house, but you want at least 5 bedrooms, so then your house must be at least 231 square meters. Cars are next. I'm currently driving a Hyundai Sonata, but I've always wanted to drive something a little better. So you might think the Mercedes S-Series is a little too much for you. So you want to downsize it to an SL 550. Write it all down like this. Some might write down a Porsche. By doing so, you're already driving this car in your mind. So next is how you can be filial to your parents. Giving them just a little pocket money doesn't really count as fulfilling your filial duty. Giving them $300 or $500 is not going to cut it. You should actually be taking care of all their living expenses. Most seniors need about $2,000 to $3,000 per month. You're wrong if you think the elderly don't need money. They've got plenty to spend money on. Regardless, when you're barely making ends meet, supporting your folks is easier said than done. The least you can do is call them. Anyone can call their folks once a week, right? They don't really expect a lot out of us. We should be doing what we can now to our fullest and take steps toward our ultimate goals. The same goes for service work and donations. Those who say, "I'll give later when I'm rich," they don't keep their word. Once they get rich, they're busy shopping and they're not interested in charity. So if you don't help others who are worse off than you, even when you're struggling, you'll never be able to give and share your wealth. Even when you do become wealthy. That's why you have to think about how much you can help or give now. So you must envision the life that you want to live in your mind, like a movie. By envisioning it, you can add up all these figures. And once you've written out how much this and that costs and see what you're going to give, you'll find out it's a pretty high bill. Is $3,000 or $7,000 a month going to cut it? Impossible. You can't live your dream life with that. This is why the thought of making $3,000 to $7,000 a month can't energize you. Some folks even profess their love for living an ordinary life. To hell with ordinary people's lives. I lived an ordinary person's life for 3 years and it sucked. After going bankrupt, I lived in a $500 monthly rental apartment for 3 years. I felt in my bones how challenging it was to live an ordinary life. If you make up your mind to be rich and that you will be a leader in society, then it will happen. How so? All the rich people out there made it because they dreamed about it. The same is true for you folks too. No one will try to stop you. So why not make the declaration that you will be rich? Declare that you will be making $30,000 to $70,000 a month. Say to your friends, it's your call whether you join me or not. Just don't resent me later claiming that I didn't tell you. Make a grand declaration at the top of your lungs. Once you make such a declaration, then it will come true. There are still some people who insist to the end that it's impossible for them. Let me be honest. When I was poor, and I had this thought of becoming rich, I didn't really have 100% confidence in my heart that I was going to make it. I was ill, which prevented me from doing any work at all. Honestly, I thought I had a 1% chance of success and a 99% chance of failure. Nevertheless, we must march on, focused on that 1%. Imagine that you are trapped in a cave where all you can see are rocks in the darkness. You can see the tiny entrance far away. We must move forward toward that tiny, remote light. We must walk toward that light, one step at a time through the darkness. That's exactly how I felt. With everybody rejecting me and doubting me, I even started to doubt myself. However, you must think that you will. You must have hope at times when there is no hope. If you can't bring yourself to have hope, then you are hopeless. I always say, when there's no hope, the only hope you can have is to have hope. I said that to myself when I was down and out, struggling to survive, hundreds of thousands of times. However, I couldn't just throw in the towel. Why not? I had a family that I loved dearly. I knew that if I gave up, my beloved wife would fall into despair. My children would suffer through hard lives, and my parents would be disappointed to no end. For the sake of my beloved family members, I simply couldn't give up. Even if you feel trapped, with your heart full of darkness and despair. And even if it's been that way for a while, you are now here at the Success Academy. Perhaps you felt that you've discovered a ray of hope and that there might be light waiting for you out there. If you felt that you can have some hope in your life and caught even a glimpse of the possibility for making your dreams come true, you must hang on tight to that hope and go forward to the very end. Then your dreams will come true. The truth is that things don't happen with 100% guarantee. Even if the odds are stacked against you 100 to 1, you should hang on to that 1% chance and change it to 2%, 5%, 10%, 50%, and finally make it come true. That's how all successful people made it. After finally succeeding, you can proudly announce to the world that you have achieved your goal despite all obstacles. Every successful person overcame a miserable past. The more miserable their past, the brighter their future success. The reason you're going through such a miserable time right now is so that later, when you finally succeed, you can say to the world that even in the face of the greatest adversity, you picked yourself up and you made it through. Your challenges and hardship are all for the glorious speech you will be making as a successful person. That's how I embraced my hardships. Even when I was driving that $2,800 used minivan, I thought to myself that these minivan days were numbered. I imagined looking back and talking fondly about this ordeal, and drove that minivan proudly. I proudly drove that minivan around, and I promised to give away luxury cars. In a way, it was a total pipe dream. And those who believed in that pipe dream and followed me were also pipe dream believers. How can you possibly take someone who is driving a used minivan seriously? The driver of such a vehicle saying that he'll be giving out luxury cars and cash of $50,000, $300,000, or $1 million? Nonsense! But that pipe dream has come true. And the same thing can happen in your own lives. You can say, I failed at everything it tried. I'm not good at anything. I've been a loser all my life. How can somebody like me make $30,000 or $70,000 a month? But these ridiculous fantasies do come true all the time, and you can take my word for it. You must make your dreams come true. What for? Because your success benefits your loved ones. You must make it come true. Believe me, there are so many things that you can change to achieve the balanced life that you've always wanted to live. To make the necessary changes for that kind of life, first and foremost, you must visualize it in your mind. You must start envisioning it. Envision yourself living in your dream house, driving your dream car, and taking care of all your children's needs. Envision being able to support your folks all that you want, doing charity work, donating to people in need, and traveling to your dream destinations. Envision a new you, living the life of your dreams. Write a scenario for this life, which you dream of, and keep it playing in your mind like a movie. What's great about this movie is that you can change it any way that you want. How so? You are the scenario's writer, director, and lead actor. Depending on the movie that you've written out, your life can change in that way. Believe it or not, it won't take that long. You can estimate 3 to 5 years. Tonight, envision your dream life in your mind and write down your action plan with all your heart. I want to thank you for staying up with me to now as I conclude my lecture.
Oh, Atomians, how awesome was that performance from Gospel Touch? They are just so talented. Juliana, thank you to you as well for your presentation. I always enjoy learning about our product range, and I know this video will be extra special to our members here in the UK, Europe and beyond. Chairman Park, we're forever grateful for all of your wisdom. I know that your words will help many members on their journeys. Now though, it's time to hear from Sales Master Karen Mirando, who's here to follow on from the advice in Chairman Park's lecture by talking you through her life scenario. I'll then be back to talk you through the Mastership Promotion Programme, and we will then be ready to celebrate our Masters from the UK and Europe. Shortly after that, UK Sales Master Karen Yu will be here to give a meaningful speech after achieving her Mastership goal. We will then be joined by Auto Sales Master, our Joyce de Mortier from Belgium, and our Joyce has a story to tell about her Atomy journey today. You're not going to want to miss it. Then I'll be back to give you some key updates that'll help you all on your Atomy journeys and beyond. For now though, let's hear from Atomy UK Sales Master Karen Mirando.
Hello everyone, my name is Karen Mirando. I am a sales master from Atomy UK. I am a nurse by profession. I've been an Atomy member since December 2020. Before joining Atomy, I have experience working with a few other network marketing companies as I was looking for opportunity that will change my life. However, I have not been successful in the previous business venture. When I met Atomy and tried the products, I fell in love with it, and it gives me confidence and courage to do the business. I can see my dreams and goal towards Atomy vision. Before Atomy launched in the UK, I took an action by sharing Atomy products and vision to people around me. With that, I achieved Sales Master after Atomy officially launched in UK last year. Today, I would like to talk about my Atomy life scenario. But before that, let me tell you first what is a life scenario and why it is important in our life to write one. Our Atomy founder, Mr. Park Han-jil, truly believed that the way we can achieve our goals and to have a balanced life is by writing our life scenario. A life scenario is a description of our future based on our goals and plan of action. It is like a blueprint of our life. It encourages us to dream vividly, to move towards our goal, and our dreams will come true. Our founder, Mr. Park Han-jil, emphasized that the life scenario is like our wheel of life. To have a balanced life, we must know the 4 elements of life, which is number 1, the flesh that is to live well. Second, the soul to learn. The third one is the spirit to love. And the fourth one, and the environment, which is to contribute. I encourage you to watch the 2 videos on channel Atomy UK before you start writing your life scenario. One is the Chairman Park Han-jil lecture of Balanced Life and Life Scenario, and the other one is the Atomy Life Scenario Writing Guide. Now, I am going to talk about my life scenario. I will start with my health, as this is the most important element of my life. I remember before joining Atomy, I was suffering with iron deficiency anemia for more than 5 years, with no improvement despite taking courses of iron medication. Since I started taking Hemohim, in just a month, I can see a big improvement in my health, and I become more active and energetic. Secondly is about my house. Currently, I am living in a 3-bedroom terrace house, and I am dreaming to move to a 5-bedroom detached house so I can accommodate all my children if they need to come over to visit and to have a guest room as well as a spare room. I want to achieve this by year 2025. Travel. I love to travel with my family and go to different places. At the same time, to meet my Atomy partner, friends, and distant family globally. I would like to visit South Korea with my family in year 2023. Career. I've been working in my nursing career for over 30 years. I love my job and my income wasn't bad. However, throughout those years, I always have limited time to be with my family. I want time, freedom, so as to spend more time with them. It is important to me to spend quality time with my family and to live with a balance. I aspire to retire from my nursing career in 3 years while building Atomy business. I believe through Atomy, I can achieve time and financial freedom when I enter Leaders Club. I want to achieve Diamond Master by July 28, 2022, and to be an auto sales master by December 31, 2022. Family. I am sending supplements to my mom in the Philippines monthly, worth 150 pounds as her health maintenance. And I want to increase it to at least 500 pounds per month so I can help more of my family in the Philippines. Hobbies. Having time freedom, I will have time to enjoy going to the gym, swimming, and meeting up my friends. Charity. I would like to build a school back home in the Philippines for children who are less fortunate. I want to help them to achieve their dreams and have good future. And I can only achieve this through financial freedom from Atomy. I aspire to do this in 7 years' time, year 2029. Finally, I would like to share some tips with you while writing your life scenario. Think about setting a smarter goal. Be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. You may also evaluate and readjust your goals as you review your life wheel from time to time. I hope that you are encouraged today to start writing your life scenario. Adja, adja, adja.
Karen, thank you so much. That was superb. The Atomy life scenario really is a game changer for Atomy. Remember to always be precise with your life scenario. That way you have a better chance of achieving your goals. Okay, I'm now going to take you through the Mastership program. In today's ceremony, we will be celebrating those who have achieved Mastership both here in the UK and in Europe. The first cycle spans from the 1st to the 15th of November 2021. The second cycle spanned from the 16th to the 30th of November 2021. The third cycle from the 1st to the 15th of December. And finally, the fourth cycle from the 16th to the 31st of December. To qualify for Sales Master, you need to be a special agent and your group PV has to be a minimum of 2.5 million PV on each leg. In order to qualify for Auto Sales Master, you will need to hit Sales Master 12 times in 12 months. And lastly, to qualify for Diamond Master, you need to be a dealer and you need to have a minimum of 2 Sales Masters on each leg. The Masterships achieved in today's show are for Sales Master, Auto Sales Master and Diamond Master. Atomy UK and Europe celebrate Sales Masters by giving them 1 Absolute Sale Active Skincare set and 1 Evening Care set. Auto Sales Masters will receive a luxury pin in the shape of our Royal Swan, and our Diamond Masters will receive 1 Absolute Sale Active Skincare set 1 evening care set and £600. For those in Europe who could not make it today, we have prepared a short video to share with you all. And now we welcome to the stage Managing Director Ruby McGrath. And introducing our masters, firstly Michelle Zhong. Sonam Ansel. And finally, Karen Yu.
Hello Atomians! I'm Karen Yu, newly crowned Sales Master for Atomy UK. I'm beyond grateful to have the opportunity to speak with you today. Here's a little bit of background into my life until now. I'm 38 years old, Korean, and I live here in the UK. I have been working full-time for over 20 years, whilst caring for my children. I'm a strong believer of the idea that hard work and dedication pays. I use these values in order to be a proud mom to my children, even though I find it challenging at times. I hope you can relate to these words. Why Atomy? Why now in my life? One day, my sponsor shared the Atomy vision with me after hearing after me. It sounded too good to be true, having no joining fee, no maintenance fee, no capital needed, and great products with absolute quality and absolute price. However, knowing all of this was in fact to move my heart. So, I decided to join Atomy shortly after launch in July 2021. This opportunity has opened many doors already, and I've had life-changing experiences so far. The Atomy platform is designed for success, and anybody can do it. As you know, Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products at an absolute price point. Atomy's goal to replace our daily use goods such as toothpaste, makeup, shampoo, and more, coming away from the retail giants and replacing them with Atomy products, as the quality of the products are much higher due to the scientific technology behind it. On top of that, the price point is unmatchable. Atomy's chairman, founder, Han Kil-pak said, "When you don't have hope, the only hope is to have hope." Hearing this message, I started immediately working on my smart life scenario, sharing my experiences with the products to friends and family, whilst putting in time to learn about the business from my sponsor. In order to succeed with your Atomy, you must follow the strategy that has been put in place for all members. The strategy says, use the product, attend the one-day seminars and success academies, and share your experience of using the products. This is the only way to make it. During the pandemic, Atomy kindly showcased numerous one-day seminars and success academies globally online. I really enjoyed knowing that I could still be a part of Atomy throughout this difficult moment. The pandemic, although difficult for everyone, universally did provide some positives. I found myself and more time at home. This meant I was able to train people, tell them about the financial freedom that your opportunity creates, and spend more time spreading the word of the Atomy. It's no secret that once one of the Atomy products runs out, I immediately order a new one. This because the products are phenomenal. This is my honest opinion, and one that shared with my friends and family after using them. Atomy changed my life, and I know it can do the same for you. I believe in Atomy, and I believe in CEO Park's vision. This opportunity has been a gift, and now I feel as if I can make my dreams a reality. As I serve in humility, the Atomy business can get tough, and there are times where you feel like you are walking through an endless dark tunnel. But I'm here as proof that anyone can make it if you see the light that's waiting for you at the end of the tunnel. I hope you have enjoyed learning about my journey with Atomy as so far. I can't wait to experience more life-changing moments. But for now, let's say goodbye. Thank you. 아자, 아자, 아자.
Привет всем! Меня зовут Юлия Хубер, мастер продаж Германия. Хочу поблагодарить компанию Atomy за возможность развития своих лидерских качеств и улучшения финансовых возможностей. Спасибо всей моей команде и вышестоящим спонсорам за поддержку. Хочу пожелать всем больших успехов в развитии и достижении поставленных целей.
Hallo, mein Name ist Olga Vogelsang und ich bin Sales Master in Deutschland. Vor 8 Monaten habe ich die Atomy-Produkte kennengelernt und wurde direkt überzeugt. Ich freue mich, ein Teil von Atomy zu sein.
Hello everyone, my name is Josefina Lawrences and I am a sales master from Sweden. Firstly, I would like to thank the Atomy UK from opening and give us the best opportunity to do the business. Because of you guys, we can finally process the product from UK, and also thanks for the promotion. I also would like to thank my sponsor, my partners, and my customer and families, of course, for being with me on this journey. Without you guys, I cannot do this alone. And I love the Atomy product so much, and I'm really happy to be a part of the family. And thanks once again, Atomy UK. See you at the top. Aja, aja, aja.
Hello, I'm Mary from Norway. Atomy UK ပို့လိုက်တဲ့လက်ဆောင်လေးရပါတယ်။ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်။ကျွန်မကိုယ်တိုင်လိမ့်နေကျွန်မတငယ်ချင်းတွေကိုလည်းမျှဝေခွင့်ရတယ်။ Atomy UK ရဲ့အောက်မှာ membership sales master တယောက်ဖြစ်ရတာအရန်ပျော်ပါတယ်။ Thank you so much Atomy UK.
Hello， 你好，我是洪静，侨居西班牙马德里的。我从去年2021年的4月5号接触了爱多美，非常感谢我的推荐人南静和黄静娇两位，他引路我进了爱多美。但是我是一位非常严重的激素脸，自从接触了爱多美真阳逆龄6件套和清洁4件套，我的皮肤慢慢变好了。我非常感谢他们两位引路我到爱多美，我也是非常感谢爱多美公司给了我重新一张脸，现在我的皮肤非常满意，非常感谢爱多美，遇见爱多美我真的很开心。这次我是一名经销商，这是我的奖品，一套逆龄6件套和一套清洁4件套，非常感谢爱多美，感恩遇见爱多美。
Hola, somos Rina Vera
y Silvestre González. Somos de Asturias, el norte de España. El 14 de enero de 2021 conocimos Atomy.
Ahora nos encontramos muy felices y agradecidos por haber alcanzado la maestría de Sales Master.
Y muy felices por los regalos que nos han llegado.
Gracias, Atomy!
Hello from Latvia! Sveiciens no Latvijas! Man ir patiesas prieks, ka esmu sasniegusi Sales Master statusu. Paldies jums visiem! Un īpaši liels paldies manam sponsoram un manai lieliskajai komandai. Atomy UK, paldies par lieliskajām dāvanām!
Здравствуйте, дорогие атомианцы! Я Татьяна Терлов из Ирландии. В компании я уже год. На 10-м месяце я стала мастером продаж. И благодаря продуктам компании я стала красивее, молодее, здоровее. Я горжусь, что являюсь частью большой семьи Atomy. Спасибо большое за возможности, которые нам дает компания Atomy. У меня в компании Atomy большие планы на будущее, и впереди еще много ступеней, которые я хочу и обязательно достигну.
Hello, dear partners. Hello, Atomy family. My name is Irina Yogai, and I'm a new Diamond Master. Definitely, there are so many people I'm grateful for supporting me in reaching this goal. I thank my dear sponsors, my great team, where everyone is so precious and unique. My dear family, my friends, every single contribution was so valuable to me. I thank everyone who believed in me when it was hard for myself. I thank God for helping me to go through that, though it was very challenging. Many masters in our team got sick with COVID during mastership, but all were fighting with faith and overcoming everything. I want to encourage everyone not to be afraid to reach ranks, to start new things, even if you are not young. Keep focus on your dreams. Dream vividly, as Pahangil says, and that day will come when you start living your dreams. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashri. I'm Diamond Master from Sweden. Thank you Atomy UK for opening and also give all us opportunity to do business. Also we can finally purchase the product from UK. Also I want to thank my team, were my customer, my partner, my sponsor, my member who has been with me in these journeys. Without you guys, I can do this all alone. And also thank you Atomy UK for giving us this promotion, the evening care set and also after sleep skincare sets. Thank you. I love the Army product a lot, especially the hair product. I really love a lot. So I will do my best in the business and also create more people that they can join us. And also I'm so glad to be a part of in this Army family. See you all at the top. Aja, aja, aja.
Hi, this is Sitizu, Diamond Master from Norway. Thanks to Atomy UK for sending me this present for receiving the Diamond Master. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to our new masters. Congratulations Atomians, that was something really, really special. Watching you all celebrate your success in your Atomy journey has been fantastic. I'd like to give a special thanks to Karen Yu, who spoke shortly after the Mastership ceremony, and say thank you to all our European members who kindly sent in their videos to share with us all today. Now, I have a few updates for you that will help you along the way, along your journey, but first, we've also got a wonderful video from Auto Sales Master, our Joyce de Mortier, who's going to tell us about how she achieved her goal in becoming an auto sales master. Take it away, our Joyce.
Hello Atomians!
It's an honor to be speaking with you all today. My name is Arjoyce, Auto Sales Master from Belgium. First, my utmost thank you to Atomy UK for giving me this privilege to share my appreciation and vision with Atomy. I would say I'm one of the lucky persons who see the vision and develop my personality through Atomy. Before I begin my journey to Auto Sales Master in Atomy, I would like to give thanks to the following. To my business partners who believes in the integrity and vision of Atomy. To my sponsors who guided me, who nurtured my capabilities, and who supported me all throughout my Atomy journey. To my lovely Atomy consumers who gives their trust to Atomy's product philosophy, absolute quality, and absolute pricing. Of course, to Atomy UK leadership and staff who gives their support to all Atomians like me who strive to share and to promote our Atomy amazing products to all over UK and Europe. A huge thank you to all of you. Allow me to share my Atomy journey. At the beginning, my interest was to only try Korean skincare products to even my skin tone, to look more younger, and of course, to be more beautiful, just like every woman's dream. I have never imagined that I will find my passion in the multi-level marketing industry, to be so passionate in beauty and in health. But here I am today, in front of you all, an Atomy lover, a dreamer, and a believer. Before Atomy, I was working in an IT company in Europe. I was this person without goals, without dreams. I was just the person that goes with the flow of having paycheck to paycheck. But I did realize that a career of a person who works in a corporation might end sooner or later. But why? Because on a daily basis, a new, more advanced, more talented person can get hired and could replace the existing ones. That is so scary, right? One day, a friend approached me to try Atomy's products and do the business. But wait, what? Do the business? No way! I was so hesitant at the beginning because I did not really have plans to switch careers. You know what? I almost blocked her on Facebook because she simply couldn't stop bothering me with all the messages about Atomy. But you know what? Luckily, I never did. Why is Atomy shining above others? It is the fairness to all its members. Everyone is welcome, regardless of race, ethnicity, age, gender, religion, and status in life. On top of that, it's free registration, free trainings, and seminars. So for those people who are still hesitant to join Atomy, please, you're just wasting your valuable time. Like many others, I face a lot of obstacles, struggles, doubt within myself. I thought that I wouldn't be successful here in Atomy simply because I didn't have that confidence within me. But did I slow down? No, of course not. I brought more products to Belgium and grew my market tirelessly. Of course, with the help of my unstoppable team, we never stop, we never settle, and mostly, we never quit. Throughout my Atomy journey, I have met amazing ladies from different parts of Europe. Hazel, Kim, Flor, Biday, and Marisol, to name a few. They inspire me and they show me the true meaning of loving what we do. That is why my goal is to share Atomy to all the women out there, to all the people that I meet on a daily basis, to share the happiness I felt and the contentment I felt by simply using Atomy's amazing products, and mostly to share the opportunity of having financial freedom. I could say Atomy gave me hope. I found myself, my passion, my interest, and I believe that Atomy can give you hope too. If you're still in doubt of your capabilities, loosen up, shake it off a little. Now, friends, family, take this wonderful opportunity called Atomy. Dream, be greedy for your ambitions, for yourself and for your family. Be fearless, be who you want to be, and please do not settle to where you are right now. Now, this is my advice to all the Atomy beginners out there. Never ever doubt yourself, because you can. And never ever doubt Atomy's vision to all of us. Remember, Atomy is there to whoever is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, take it. It's yours for free. Now, again, this is Arjois, your auto sales master from Belgium.
Joyce, that was brilliant. Thank you so much, and congratulations on becoming an auto sales master. It's a terrific achievement, and I'm sure you've inspired a lot of members to follow suit. Now, it's time for the Atomy UK and Europe announcements. The first announcement is that Education Centre applications will open to all of our European members. How exciting is that? We already have 2 centres here in the UK, and I can't wait to see many more open all over Europe. The second announcement is that Atomy UK and Europe's customer service team have been working closely with the broadcasting team to produce a series of videos that will help our Atomy family overcome daily obstacles. From how to use the shopping mall, how to upload correct documentation, changing your downline structure, and many more. We're pleased to say that these videos will be released on Channel Atomy and YouTube in the coming days. We sincerely hope that these are valuable tools for you, and we will continue to update and add to our selection. So how exciting is that? Right, Atomians, it is now time to say goodbye. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for attending today. I'd also like to once again congratulate all of our newly promoted masters from Europe and the UK, and thank you to those also who could not make it. I'd like to thank our guest speakers, Alexia, Eric, Juliana, Karen Yu, our Joyce, our founder, Chairman Park, and of course, Atomy UK and Europe's Managing Director, Ruby McGrath. Please now recite the company mottos after me. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. I'm Robbie James. Goodbye for now and see you soon.